According to ABC News, Barbara Walters' old employer, one of the most well-known American television journalists, passed away on Friday night at the age of 93. The cause of death wasn't revealed right away. Walters covered celebrities as extensively as anyone, but she also looked into important issues. She broke unanticipated ground. And there is some truth to it if you recall Walters as a journalist who conflated news and fun. She spoke with ease when she said, "Those lips, those eyes, that body," to introduce Hollywood's a duo for her show, The 10 Most Fascinating People of 2006. The hottest couple in Hollywood was ignited when Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie first met on the set of Mr. and Mrs., to which Mrs. Obama answered, "I do," and the president jested, "She's somewhat one-sided." However, throughout the long term, Walters suggested a lot of harder conversation starters. She had the main joint meeting of Egyptian President Anwar Sadat and Israeli head of the state Menachem Start in the midst of their tranquility talks in 1977. In 1999, she scored the principal huge meeting with Monica Lewinsky. In December 2011, she asked Syria's leader Bashar al-Assad about merciless retaliations against dissidents. "You have seen, I'm sure, the photos of Egypt from the President Mubarak in prison, pictures in Libya of Muammar Gaddafi killed," Walters said during the meeting. "Is it safe to say that you are anxious about the possibility that you may be straight away?" "No, I'm worried about the possibility that individuals won't uphold me, Syrian individuals," Assad answered. The meeting was the primary Assad provided for an American writer since the uprising started in his country. It was not whenever Walters first had talked with a pioneer like Assad. She additionally talked with Saddam Hussein and Muammar Gaddafi. Barbara Walters was brought into the world on September 25, 1929, simply a month prior to the Money Road crash that started off the economic crisis of the early 20s. She later expressed that all through her life she was driven by dread of monetary breakdown. Walters' folks held her out of numerous group environments to remain with her more seasoned sister Jackie, who had a psychological inability. Walters said she gained tolerance and compassion from Jackie, qualities that demonstrated helpful. Walters' dad ran clubs and was frequently missing, as she told NPR's Steve Inskeep in 2008. "You know, there was such a division in light of the fact that from one perspective here was this marvelous existence of clubs and exquisite showgirls and large stars, honest Sinatra and Milton Berle. What's more, I'm certain a day-to-day existence individuals would check out and begrudge and think, goodness, isn't so marvelous. I didn't need that," Walters said. "I needed a typical life. I needed a daddy who was home." Her dad's business disintegrated as TV rose, yet subsequent to moving on from Sarah Lawrence School, Walters joined television as an essayist and maker. She cherished making serious news as well as she adored the lighter side. She realized that individuals were keen on these things and she never felt that she ought to peer down on them for that. David Weston, president, ABC News at NBC's Today Show, she contributed periodic live highlights to, then formed into a hit as she extended her job there. In 1974, she turned into the show's most memorable female co-have. Her companion Andrea Mitchell of NBC News says she was motivated as a high schooler by seeing a lady close by the men of the Today Show. She generally needed to hold on to pose the fourth inquiry, in light of the fact that the men in control wouldn't allow her to ask first. However, she just pushed ahead and she generally posed the savviest inquiry.